Hi, this is Yin. I'm here with Helmut today. Hello.
Hi, Yin.
Helmut, since you're the creator of this advertising marketing strategy, right? I get asked very often by doctors and business owners wanting to do our program, right? So 3 questions they ask me. What can a business owner expect when they come aboard this program? How much time would they need for themselves and their staff member to put into this program? And how much extra money it will cost them to do the program?
What do you mean by extra money?
Extra money in addition to what they already pay us.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. So could you answer that for us?
I think I can. Well, so first of all, so a person signs up and pays for the program and does our very, very simple, literally one-page kind of enrollment form. And that enrollment form more or less is for his protection. We telling him our guarantee that we will work with him until he makes X amount of money and that type of stuff. And then, so then it starts. So within about a week, he'll get a little package where there's a whole bunch of written material in it, programs, just about all our programs, not all, but almost all of them. And I wrote them, and he will start reading them. If he
actually gets step by step, like how to do a marketing strategy. What we have.
There is just about 10, 12 or more little programs of like how to do that, what to do.
Okay.
And there's no particular sequence in what to read, more or less, even though we have it listed on a 1, 2, 3. So under normal circumstances, the doctor starts reading, and he probably does that. Some read it within 2 to 3 days, have it done, and then read it again, and then read it again. Other one takes them a month to 6 weeks to read it. They read a couple hours a day or a week, being in the evening or whatever. So they read that. So also within the first, and we will tell them, he just reads through it. But if for some reason we have a program which we implement now, we will check, did you read that? Do you want to reread it? Oh, you didn't read it, why don't you read it now? You know what I'm saying? And it's very light reading, and he doesn't have to memorize it. It's just, get the gist of it. This is the whole thing is getting the gist of it thing. So also then we start his first consultation.
Okay.
Our consultants will call him, and we have like several consultants, which will work with him. At least 3, will heavily work with him. There's kind of the main consultant who guides him through the community programs and who coordinates all. But then there's the consultants in the social media area. They work with him on the video and all those type of things, and on the emailing and all that, which we do all that work. However, we might guide him on how to shoot the video. Like doing these videos we do here now, usually his video is supposed to be 2 to 4 minutes long, and we want 10 of them. We'll guide him through that, and then he will shoot them. Either way, so we start consulting him. Here's more or less how much time he can expect to spend. About a week with us. Okay, once a week, an hour, with us. That's what I wanted to say. And that's talking on the phone with our consultant.
Okay.
Could it be sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less? Yes. As I said, he probably the first month or so might want to spend a couple hours a week reading, or reads it all in one chunk. His staff will probably spend 4, 5, or 6 hours with us every week. Not all of his staff, a staff member. Okay. Most of the time it's one staff member. Okay. What do those people do? The people who work with us are probably the one who already do some of his marketing, advertising, or sales, or just the public people. Public people who understand the computer a little bit, and they will coordinate with us, and they will do little things such as decorating the office for a community activity we do, bringing the banner to the printer to print, little things like that. Maybe getting the local newspapers, and calling them sometimes, and but we train them on whatever they need to do. Anybody can do it. Okay? There's no special person needed.
So they don't need to hire a marketing person?
Absolutely not. We're the marketing people. You know what I mean? No, they just hire legwork people to do that. And 90% of the time, 99% of the time, they never need to hire somebody. There's somebody in the office already knowing how to do it. And doing it because they're doing it with our instruction. Now the doctor also needs to be, of course, being in his office coordinating. That might take him an hour a week or whatever, but that falls under his normal managing duties anyway. That really shouldn't even be mentioned. And that's about it. Now how much money will he spend? He will spend anything between $200 to $500 per month on paying for the things. Some of the stuff which we're doing, such as mass email, we'll probably mail about on an average 150,000 emails a couple times a month. That makes about 300,000 contacts for him. Sometimes we do it, more often, 3 times. Sometimes we don't find 150. Sometimes we find only 100,000. Sometimes we find 200,000. Anyway, that type of stuff. For faxing and little things, little outflow things reaching the people, even though we do literally all that work.
I see. Okay. So they already save in the area of the manpower and time to do all this legwork. Because to do all this legwork, they would literally have to hire a full-time person, maybe working 40 hours a week.
I don't think a full-time person 40 hours a week will be able to do it, because the video submission, submitting to literally thousands, like 10,000-15,000 videos over those months to come. Doing the emailing alone, it can't be done. On top of it, like emailing cannot be done without special equipment. Those masses cannot be emailed without special equipment. Never mind the knowledge needed for it. Most likely the work needed, he would need close to 2 people. At least 1.5. That's for sure. However, this 1.5 person, let's just say making $15 an hour, which would be something like $700 a week with tax, or $800 a week, just one person alone with by tax. Let's say $700. He could maybe do the work, but not without instructions.
Right.
So he still needs a marketing person like us, because the knowledge. If a person has the knowledge, first of all, he won't do that legwork. And again, it doesn't happen. So one cannot hire a person for him to do it, because you wouldn't know what to do it.
Right.
That'd be like me hiring a person and say, "Oh, I'm going to hire a person to fix my car." Well, okay. Now I need a mechanic to hire, and he won't do it for this $10 anymore. So now I'm again back hiring a mechanic. That's basically what it is. Great. So about an hour a week from the doctor. About 5-6 hours a week from a staff member, about $200 to $400 to $500 a month on spending to reaching all the people. Now, whatever advertising budget he does already, that doesn't get cut down. Maybe it does. Depends on our evaluation. Maybe we say stop that. But usually we won't stop it right away, because we first need to get our things moving before we move into other things. And also sometimes, like expensive yellow page ad, which might or might not work, you just can't cut them because we start, so they still keep running. I'm just talking, that's extra marketing budget. And of course, doctors got to look at it as not like, well, this is an extra expense, but this is going to create extra income in a huge amount.
That's right.
Because it's that money and that effort which they put in, which will make the community around them, the churches, the fire department, Red Cross department, the small business owners, other doctors, the media, newspaper, radio, and television, Google, YouTube, promoting for them without them paying.
Exactly. So these are all free resources that they can use. Right. Great. So let's tell our viewers here, go to our website and learn more about this advertising marketing strategy. And give us a call. You'll be surprised how affordable it all can be.
That's right. And it's tedious legwork. Trying to do it on yourself would be like trying to build your own car, even if you're a mechanic. It just doesn't work. You've got to have people doing it for you, and we're those people. And yet, on the other hand, as I just told you, a few hours, your emotion, your thing, it has to be in it, because it's your office, it's you over there, wherever you are, so that still needs to be done. All right, well, give us a call, go to the website below, we get you moving. Bye bye.
Bye bye.